I'm Chrissy, and today I'm going to be taking us through a downward dog flow. So come onto your mat and join me and my cat. So we're going to start in our tabletop pose. And just sort of be aware here of the alignment. So I want those knees hip width apart. I want wrists stacked underneath shoulders. Really sort of push through the palms of your hands here. Spread those fingertips, those fingers wide and open. That middle finger parallel to the edge of your mat. And really pushing through the palms here and tucking those toes. We can do a series of breathing here. So empty those lungs, so tucking that tailbone, scooping that spine up. Exhale into the lungs and inhale, gently curving that spine and looking ahead, remembering all the while to push through those palms. We're going to do another exhale, tucking in the tailbone, sending that spine up to the ceiling. Inhale, rounding that spine and looking ahead. Exhale one more time, tucking in that tailbone, rounding the spine, pushing up through the palms of the hands. And inhale, looking ahead. Beautiful. Alright, so now taking those beautifully spread fingers and moving your hands one hand space ahead. I want you to tuck in those toes. And we're going to, with control, very gently push into our down dog. So exhale into the lungs. Breathe in, so inhale. Filling those lungs. And as we exhale with the breath, we're gently pushing with control into our down dog. Beautiful. So let's just check our alignment here for a moment. I want you to really spread those fingers, push up through the palms. We're releasing any tension here in the neck. Shoulders are moving away from the ears. We're sending that coccyx up to the ceiling. Really elongating that spine, sending stomach through to upper thigh. Little helper. You're wanting that stomach to be sent through to the upper thighs. If you need to bend your knees here a little bit, just to sort of help with that elongated spine, please do. And we're wanting those heels neatly tucked away behind the feet. And breathe here for a moment. So inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And we can start pedaling those feet out. So sending the one heel down, bending the other leg. And swap, really stretching out those hamstrings. And swap. Beautiful. And swap. And swap. Really pushing up the whole time with the palms of the hands and coming back to neutral. We're now going to look ahead at our fingertips, creating that extra length there in the spine, sending that pelvis upwards. We're going to come up onto tippy toes and we're going to step forward in between the hands on the right. Great. Alrighty, so let's check our alignment. Where are we at? We are wanting that knee stacked above ankle, that back leg strong and active, pushing through out of that heel. You want your feet sort of about hip width apart. We're going to engage our stomach muscles now. So we're going to exhale into the lungs. Inhale. Exhale, lunging a little bit forward. Engaging those abdominal muscles, taking the arms up. Biceps in line with ears, spreading the fingertips, feeling that elongation of the spine. You're tucking that pelvis under. So imagine sort of a zip. You're zipping that pelvis. So you're creating that length here from skull bone, from coccyx to skull bone, feeling that length, spreading the fingertips, lengthening up through the arms. And remembering to breathe That left hip is moving forward, right hip is moving back. And inhale, exhale, breathe, descending a little bit lower here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, framing that front foot, stepping back on the right and back into your down dog. And just breathe here for a moment. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. And now, looking forward at your hands, coming up onto tippy toes and stepping forward now on the left. Alrighty, so we're checking our alignment again. We're wanting that knee stacked above ankle, that back leg strong and active, working through the heel. We're wanting to not be on a tight rope here. You're wanting your feet to be spaced hip width apart. And just lunge here for a little bit. So just feeling that beautiful stretch. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bringing those arms up. Biceps in line with ears. Spine long and straight. Keeping that bend in the front leg. Back leg is strong and active, working through that heel, spreading the fingertips, feeling that slight pelvic tilt, you're tucking that pelvis under, elongating the spine, so feeling the length from coccyx to skull bone, spreading the fingertips, and lean forward a little bit more, create a little bit more of an extra burn there in the thigh muscle, and just breathe. So inhale through the nose, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, coming forward, framing the foot, and stepping back on the left. And doesn't that down dog feel good? And you can just sort of pedal the feet out again, and breathe. And then when you're ready, coming down wide knees, stretching through those arms, through the fingertips, and sending that forehead to mat. And just breathe here. Allowing your heart rate to settle. Your breathing to become even. Just relaxing here for a moment. Feeling that length through the spine. And then when you're ready, you're going to gently come back up to a seated position. Wonderful! Thank you so much for joining me and my cat. And I look forward to seeing you all soon. Namaste.